Today we'll be swearing in Mr. Anthony Scott as Assistant Director of Building and Housing. Most recently, Mr. Scott served as General Manager of Administrative Services for the Office of Professional Standard. He is a former Assistant Director of Law for the City of Cleveland, where he was assigned to code compliance from 2013 to 2016. In his role within the code compliance, he worked closely with Building and Housing and was responsible for the prosecution of commercial and residential housing and health code violations. He became familiar with the housing code as well as permitting, citations, violations, and the demolition process. Mr. Scott served as a United States Marine for 8 years during Operation Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and several other operations. Having risen to the rank of sergeant, he earned a Navy Achievement Medal, 2 Good Conduct Medals, numerous campaign-related awards, and several letters of recommendation. Mr. Scott graduated from Cleveland State University with a Bachelor's of Art degree in English and a Master's degree in Public Administration, and has a Juris Doctor degree from John Marshall Law School. Again, I'm pleased to swear him in as Assistant Director of Building and Housing. You ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Anthony Scott,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the ordinances and charter of the City of Cleveland,
the ordinances and charter of the City of
and
Cleveland,
that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties of
discharge the duties of
Assistant Director of Building and Housing
Assistant Director of Building and Housing
for the State of Ohio
for the State of Ohio
during my continuance in said office.
during my continuances in said office.
Congratulations, sir.
I know. There's a lot of people here. Thank you. Oh, you know I don't need this. Thank you. Thank you all for coming, taking time out of your day. I was telling my daughter, I should have wrote down what I was going to say, but I didn't, so hopefully I won't screw it up. One of my favorite scriptures, Proverbs 27:17, says, as iron sharpens iron, so shall a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. So I hold that near and dear to my heart because without the people in this room and the people who unfortunately could not be here, I would not have this opportunity. So I first obviously have to pay homage to my family, my beautiful wife, Lisa. Wave for everybody. Our daughter, Nia. My mentors, mentees, that's a Greek term, that have been involved in helping me become more successful, become more grounded, become more mature and adult. He's hiding in the corner, but I told Director McGrath, I think he's gonna get a shout out. I have to thank Director McGrath and Damon Scott, who couldn't be here, who saw fit to give me an opportunity to go into to go into management in the Office of Professional Standards. Michelle Comer, who first brought me into the city in code compliance, I'm appreciative of them bringing me into the City of Cleveland's fold. I would be remiss if I did not mention those who are involved in Greek organizations, my brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Low Hooks, who have helped me, again, grow and become better than I am. The staff at the Office of Professional Standards, you will be missed. I'm not gonna suggest that I'm not happy to move on, and we know what that's about. But there's a very unsung, dedicated group that suffer a lot of slings and arrows at them on a regular basis. So continue to fight the good fight. And last but certainly not least, I'd be remiss if I did not thank personally Director Donald, who saw something in me and began the conversations for this position. I will not let you down. I appreciate your faith in me, and I got your back. And Your Honor, the Honorable Mayor Jackson, thank you also for this opportunity, and I appreciate our conversation last week. I had an hour-and-a-half conversation with the mayor. I did not know he talked for an hour and a half. I did not. So, but I was honored that you shared that time with me, sir. So with that, thank you all for coming out. I'm appreciative. I'm excited to get to work, and I'm back.